The Owl and the Fox, written and read by Skye Anderson. But before we slip into tonight's tale, on the 12th of August 1971, Dr. Seuss released the Lorax, one small orange prophet with a very large opinion about trees. In honor of that mustached guardian of the forest, here's the deal. For every 1,000 likes this video earns, I will plant one tree, one real tree, in real dirt with real roots. Because stories are lovely, but forests are better. So now, the Owl and the Fox. Once upon a dusk when the moon wore a hat and the stars whispered gossip to kettle and cat, there lived a rebellious, emotional owl who wrote anarchist poems and refused to say how, at the proper old hour, or perched where he should, he questioned the forest, he questioned the wood. He drank from a cup too large for his beak, said two bottles will fit, which is bold, not unique. He hooted in verse, half tender, half sharp, and scribbled love notes on bark with thorn and harp. He believed in the bean, all praise to its might, and danced with his thoughts through the long, sleepy night. Now enter the fox, oh a sight to behold, all sunlight and mischief and eyes made of gold. She gardened her hours and named all her plants, spoke kindly to beetles and laughed while she danced. She loved wide open spaces, detested the cage, wore freedom like ribbon and wisdom like age. She teased and she winked and she vanished then stayed. She brewed chamomile smells in the evening parade of cricket-toned fiddlers and clouds gathered near, while the fox said, "It's lovely, I wish you were here." So the owl and the fox were apart by some miles, built bridges of jokes and of pocket-sized smiles. They shared little pictures and playlists and sighs, sent comfort disguised as ridiculous lies. They spoke of the weather, of dinner and trees, of thunder and swimming and criminal cheese. They said sleep well softly, then stayed up some more, as one does when the heart won't obey anymore. The owl, fierce and gentle, with storms in his chest, found calm in the fox, his favorite unrest. The fox, light and feral, with dirt on her feet, found safety in knowing his soul heard her beat. And though they made no grand promises sworn, no castle, no cages, no futures preborn, they met every night in a dream-colored place, where time lost its manners and space lost its face. So hush now, dear listener, tuck thoughts into bed, let rebels be poets and foxes run red. Through fields of tomorrow, untamed and sincere, some loves are not owned, they are simply near. And if as you drift you hear hooting or laughter, that's just an owl and a fox writing happily ever after. And that was the Owl and the Fox. And remember my promise, one tree for every 1,000 likes. Stories are breath, trees are lungs. Let's grow something that outlives the algorithm.